Alright, what's up guys, it's TizzleFizzle, and welcome to Analyzing a Complex Trolley Problem. Now, if you remember from one of my previous videos, I looked at a trolley problem consisting of one person on one side of the track and 6 people on the other side of the track, and if you remember the 6 people, then there's a sweet loop-de-loop in. Okay, this one's a lot more hard. Now, as you can see from the little time bar, this is going to be a longer video than usual because I'm going to be discussing every sentence on this little problem. Because from my knowledge, long text, big chunks of text are just a way to make people think that they're very smart and articulate, when really you could say their whole chunk of text in one sentence. Because, okay, sorry if I keep like going off to this side, because like I'm on my laptop and everything's reversed. Okay, so as you can see, no, you can't see, it's just a white screen because of the reflection. Okay, I'm gonna read it off to you. So first time through, I'm just gonna read the whole thing, so you just get a general summary of it. And then once you get the general gist of it, then I'm going to be analyzing every sentence. And from my conclusion of each thing, I'll make my judgment of what I will do in this trolley problem. Got it? Okay, I'm going to read it off to you. Sorry if I butcher it a bit. Tell me to slow down if you need to. Actually, you can't. This is a video, so turn the playback speed, wherever that is, and turn it down if you need me to slow down. Okay, here it goes. A quantum wave trolley approaches a plate with a double slit. On the other end of each slit is a crystal that will split the wave trolley into an entangled pair of wave trolleys with half the energy of the original. You stand next to a lever that operates 7 wave trolley detectors. These detectors are placed on the tracks that the entangled pairs will go through. Right after the detectors, people are tied down to the track, placed inside a box transparent only to the trolley frequency of the EM spectrum. This means you can't know if they are dead or alive until the box opens. If you activate the detectors, you will force the trolley's wave function to collapse into a single trolley particle by revealing which slit it went through. This will instantly kill one of the 2 persons in front of the detectors on one side, but also have a 50% chance of killing a single person on the other end, or a 25% chance of either killing 4 or none, depending on the final direction that the particle trolley goes through. That's the first part. If you do nothing, you might kill everyone or no one, or some in some worlds and some in others. But you don't know which is it because you haven't figured out whether the correct interpretation is Copenhagen, or many worlds, or pilot weight, or any other. Now there's a third part. There is one last problem. You are a virtual ethicist, and so you are probably unaware of any developments after Aristotle, and you're only vaguely aware that the 20th century happened. Because you might have read MacIntyre or Anscombe, so you have no idea what any of this means or how to approach it. What do you do? Okay, so to you, it sounds like, oh, this seems very complicated. I can't really follow what you're saying. And I admit, the first time I read it, never mind, I haven't read this before. This is my first time I'm doing this with you guys because I'm genuine like that. But you know, after reading that, yes, it may seem like a big handful, but worry not, after we analyze each part of it, it'll become simple. And even you can make your own conclusion on what you would do in this specific trolley problem. Let's begin. Sit back in your chair, couch, bed, floor, roof, wherever you are. Sit back, relax. Pretend this is a Zoom lecture from one of your professors. Actually don't, because you're probably going to fall asleep. Who pays attention to lectures, right? Okay, anyways, okay. A quantum wave trolley approaches a plate with a double slit. Simple enough. Not a regular wave trolley, a quantum wave trolley. I've never taken physics. I don't know what the word quantum means. But I'm guessing it's some futuristic crap. It means it's going to do some weird stuff. And is approaching a plate with a double slit. As you can hopefully see in this picture, turn it this way. Oh my god, there's so much glare. There's so much. Okay. okay, whatever. In this area, there is a double slit. Okay, pretend there's a double slit. Plate, double slit. Got it? Plate, double slit. You like the back of my shirt? It's new. Okay. On the other end, on the other end of each slit is a crystal that will split the wave trolley into an entangled pair of wave trolleys with half the energy of the original. Alright, so there's going to be two crystals in front of the two slits. Got it? Now these crystals are going to split the quantum wave trolley into an entangled pair of wave trolleys with half the energy of the original. That should be straightforward, right? Hits the crystals, pow, and it splits. Hits the crystal, pow, and it splits. Entangled pair of wave trolleys. Pretty cool, right? Okay. Half the energy. Remember that. The things that powed out of the crystal, those have half the energy of the thing that powed into the crystal. The things powing out of the crystal have half the energy of the one powing into the crystal. Got it? I got it. I hope you did too. What are we at? 6 minutes, 33 seconds? Oh, I thought this was going to be like a 10-minute video, but I've been talking for a while. We're only on the first part of the problem, isn't that crazy? Okay. You stand next to a lever that operates 7 wave trolley detectors. Okay, so you have a lever. This has 7 wave trolley detectors. So they're just detectors. Wave trolley detectors detect wave trolleys. Straightforward enough. Okay, well, these detectors are placed on the tracks that the entangled pairs will go through. So the things that powed out of the crystal, they will be going on the track towards the wave trolley detectors, which detect wave trolleys. Got it? 2 slits. Wave trolley goes, hits the crystals in front of the 2 slits, pows into the crystal, crystal pows 2 more, alright? Wave trolley detectors. The things that powed out of the crystal will go towards the wave trolley detectors, and the wave trolley detectors will detect those wave trolleys. Got it. Got it. Okay. Right after the detectors, people are tied down to the track. You know, as of trolley tradition. Placed inside a box transparent only to the trolley frequency of the EM spectrum. This means you can't know if they're dead or alive until the box opens. People are tied to the tracks in a box, and you can't see it unless it is opened. So if you run that crap over, you won't know if they're dead or alive. Got it? Reiterating. Plate. 2 slits. 2 crystals in front of the 2 slits. Wave trolley goes, pow into the crystal, pow to out the crystal. Pow to out the crystal. Wave detectors. The things that powed out of the crystal go towards the detectors. The detectors detect the wave trolleys. And people are tied to the track inside boxes that you can see them only when they are open, so you don't know if they're dead or alive when you run that. I was about to say a bad word. I was about to say a bad word. Run that poop over. Got it. Got it. If you activate the detectors, you will force the trolley's wave function to collapse into a single trolley particle by revealing which slit it went through. Okay, so the lever activates the detectors. So I guess the detector is not actually detecting the wave trolleys yet until you flip the switch. I just flipped the switch. Okay, yeah, that was a TikTok because I'm in with the trends. Okay, this would never mind. If you activate the detectors, you will force the trolley's wave function to collapse into a single trolley particle by revealing which slit it went through. Okay. I gotta be honest, I don't know how to. So I'm guessing hitting the switch will activate the detectors in some way that you could tell which of the trolleys came from which slit. Powed out of the crystal from which slit. Yeah, that sounds about right. We'll go with that. This would instantly kill one of the two persons in front of the detectors on one side, but also have a 50% chance of killing a single person on the other end, or a 25% chance of either killing 4 or none, depending on the final direction that the particle trolley goes through. Okay. Right. Okay. So on the picture, uh-oh, I'm showing my Snapchat notifications. I apologize. You know what? You don't need to see that. I'll explain it to you myself. I'm better than any diagram with my hand gestures. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 paths. There's 5 paths, and in comes the wave trolleys that pout out of the crystal. Got it? All right. On one track, there's 4 people in a box. Those transparent boxes that you cannot see inside until they are opened. On one path, there's none. No people. On the other 3 paths are 1 person in a box. Got it? One path has 4 people, 1 path has none, 1 path has 1, 1, 1. Right? Total 7 people in 4 paths. 5 paths. This would instantly kill one of the 2 persons in front of the detectors. One of the 2 persons in front of the detectors on one side, but also have a 50% chance of killing a single person on the other end, or a 25% chance of either killing 4 or none, depending on the final direction that the particle trolley goes through. So RNG, RNG, pull that lever, and then basically you just roll the dice, say big money, you'll see what happens. Set it right there. It's gonna kill a certain amount of people, or it will kill a certain amount of people, or you will not kill a certain amount of people, or you will kill a certain amount of people. You just gotta test your luck. Big money, roll. I don't know what you're aiming for. To me, of course, I'm get rid of overpopulation gang, so I'd be looking to kill as much people as possible. That hopefully nobody sees this and clips what I say and takes it out of context. This is all satire. I do not actually want to kill people. That's a lie. But we'll move on, because I am not a psychopath. I am just your normal TizzleFizzle. Alright, that's the first part of the problem. See? Simple. Do you want me to reiterate? 13 minutes. Do you want me to reiterate? Are you still confused? Don't bother going back, because I'm going to reiterate. Wave trolley. Plate. 2 slits. 2 crystals in front of the 2 slits. Wave trolley goes. Pow! Into the crystals. Crystals. Pow! Pow! Out comes 2 wave trolleys. Pow! Pow! Out of the 2 crystals. Alright. Wave trolley detectors detecting wave trolleys. They don't actually detect anything until you pull a lever and blah 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 blah. People on the tracks, trapped in boxes, which you cannot see inside unless you open the box, so you can't tell if they're dead or alive. Alright? Activate the detectors, it'll tell you which trolley come from which slit. Got it? Alright. Alright. RNG, big money, roll, roll, roll. Yeah! See what you get. Kill how many people. Yeah. See how many people you kill. Cheer, applaud. Okay. But that's not the end of the problem. If you do nothing, you might kill everyone or no one. Or some in some worlds and some in others. So if you choose to do nothing, being a bystander, because that's bad, you don't want to be a bystander, do you? No, I'm just kidding. This is another big money roll. So if you don't touch the lever at all, you're not going to have the big money roll of killing a few people. You're going to have a big money roll of killing everyone. Or no one. So this one, I believe, is the better choice. Not pulling the lever. Because there's a more of a risk. And it's more fun that way. Bigger stakes, bigger fun. So big money, roll. You don't do anything. You just wait to see what happens. It could kill a bunch of people. It might not kill any people at all. It might kill people in other worlds. That's how epic it is, right? There you go. But you don't know which is it because you haven't figured out whether the correct interpretation is Copenhagen or many worlds or pilot wave or any other. I don't know what those are. I don't know what Copenhagen. Copenhagen. I feel like Copenhagen is some type of I feel like it's like a place in I don't know, Delaware or something. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. Copenhagen, Denmark, capital of Denmark, Delaware, capital of Denmark, not Delaware. All right. Okay. Many worlds. Oh, it's a theory. The many worlds interpretation is interpretation of quantum mechanics that asserts the blah 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 blah, right? Okay. Pilot wave, I feel like, is another theory. Okay, so I'm guessing Copenhagen, not the capital of Denmark, but there's a theory to it. The Copenhagen interpretation is an expression of the meaning of quantum mechanics that is largely blah blah blah, right? Okay, pretty sure pilot wave is basically the same BS. Okay. Let's disregard that because we're smart and we don't need theories to back up what we're going to do, right? Because that's just what they are. They're theories. Theories. They're not stone cold facts. They're theories. Thinking. Last part of the question. We're nearing the end. There's one last problem. You are a virtue ethicist, and so you are probably unaware of any developments after Aristotle, and you're only vaguely aware that the 20th century happened. I don't know about you, but who, off the top of your head, what's the first thing you think of when you think Aristotle? Yeah, probably not much, because nobody cares about that guy. I know who Aristotle is. Don't try to test me. I'm the teacher here. This is your Zoom lecture, remember? And if you're falling asleep, congrats. Good for you. Okay. Because you might have read McIntyre and Scomby, so you have no idea what any of this means or how to approach it. Basically, the last part of the question is saying you are a dumb, stupid person, so you have no idea what's going on in this problem. Well, so basically, okay, this is all hypothetical, right? All the quantum wave trolley baloney. This is all hypothetical. So in this hypothetical, you are hypothetically stupid, so you don't know what's going on. But right here, right now, this is not hypothetical. I'm analyzing every single sentence of the problem, and I can understand every single word that is put into this problem, and I can understand it completely 100%, so I already know what the hell I'm going to do in this problem. You want to know? You want to know? Let's say I'm not stupid, which I'm not, because I've analyzed every single word in this problem for you, word by word. I even did a motion gesture diagram for you, just so you can understand it better. And this problem is saying hypothetically I'm stupid and I don't know what the heck is going on. I know exactly what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. I know more than you think. TizzleFizzle knows more than you think. TizzleFizzle knows where you live. TizzleFizzle knows your family, your ancestors. TizzleFizzle knows what you like to eat. TizzleFizzle knows when you sleep at night. TizzleFizzle knows everything. TizzleFizzle is a god, and if you can't understand that TizzleFizzle is a god and knows everything about you, then you can click off this video and unsubscribe, dislike, leave a comment down below how this video made you feel. Okay. Basically, I'm not going to do anything, because it's fun to see what's going to happen, if it's going to kill everybody, or it's going to kill no one. With my luck, it's going to kill everybody, and that's exactly what I want, because I'm that lucky. Alright, this has been a complex analysis of a trolley problem. Hope you enjoyed. I certainly did. Hope you learned a bit about yourself. That you are actually smarter than your peer, and that big blocks of text are only just easy words bunched together so the people who wrote it think they're smart. When in reality, when you analyze those words, you're smarter than them, because you could probably say it in shorter sentences than they can, with the same amount of smartness. Do you want me to reiterate? Let's reiterate. Plate, 2 slits, 2 crystals in front of the 2 slits. Wave trolley goes, and it hits the crystal. Pow, pow, out comes 2. Pow, pow, out comes another 2. Alright. Wave trolley detectors detect wave trolleys as they pass by, but they don't actually do anything right now because you're not pulling the lever, alright? Alright, so you're not pulling the lever. There's people on the tracks. People on the tracks. They're trapped in a box, but you can't see what's inside because you can only see what's inside when it's open, okay? Because the wave trolleys are doing some weird particle crap, and they're one particle crap, and it somehow makes the box unseeable, so you can't tell if the person in there is dead or alive once you look that stuff over. Alright? Alright, after that, yeah, wave trolley detectors, you flip the switch, alright? You flip the switch, wave trolley detectors, they tell you, oh, the trolleys came out of this slit, and, there's like some weird % chance of killing a couple of people, and then killing some people, and killing no people, and then killing a couple people. But that's only if you switch the lever. That's only if you switch the lever. What if you don't switch the lever? What if you don't do nothing? Then it becomes greater than this world. It goes into other worlds. The risk becomes greater. The fun becomes higher. You don't do anything. You don't do crap. You just roll the dice. Big money. Big money. Alright? Big money. You let that thing fly, and then it could kill people. It could kill lots of people here, in other worlds, and some other hooga balooga. Or it could kill no one. It could kill no one. No fun. No risk. Big money, big money. Let it roll. Screw every theory out there, because they're just theories. Alright? It's just for people to think that they know what they're doing. These theories are helping them cope with the fact that they know nothing of what they're talking about. They're trying to make sense of everything, when in reality, they don't know. They don't know. We'll never know. It's always unknown. All this hypotheses and theories are just stuff that make us believe that we're on the right track, that we're figuring out stuff. In reality, everything in front of you is unknown. This is just stuff all in our heads. This is not water bottle. This is not water in a water bottle. Someone just made it up. So we can use that to like identify it. It could not be water. Someone just made up the word water and made it water. This could have been called a desk. You don't know that. This could have been a desk, but instead someone called it water, and now we identify it as water, when in reality, we don't know. This came out of nowhere. We don't know where it came from. I just fucking landed that water ball. It fell off the chair and it just landed. You need any other proof that I'm a god? Okay, I've been in this video. Please dislike and subscribe, leave a comment down below on how this video made you feel. 5 likes to continue. I really like this video. It's actually really fun to make. I hope it was fun to watch. It's fucking 25 minutes. I said a bad word. I'm sorry.